Let's welcome our host, Erika Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl, Erika Wilson, that it had to happen. Oh my God, let me tell you, I'm stumbling over words. I'm doing a double on today. Oh my God, it's been such a while since I've done this. So please do bear with me if I fumble over my words. Listen, just bear with me. Tonight is going to be a great show. I have a two-timer here. Miss Erika Gamble is back before you all, sharing her story. Listen, last time we had some technical difficulty, but she got a chance to get most of her story out. However, you may hear some things that may be repeated. However, God is going to use her mightily on tonight. So without further ado, let me introduce to some and present to others the Erika Gamble. And Erika Gamble says, you know the
Hello. Okay, you already know the vibes. How you doing, Queen?
I am awesome. How about you?
I'm doing good. Look at, oh, wait a minute. There's no lag.
No lag, right?
Oh my goodness.
You know what? It just, I believe God do everything how he wants to do it.
Yeah.
He really does. You know, we don't know why, you know, but he do. And that's all that matters. Even though you were able to get some of your story, well, most of your story out on last week. However, we just couldn't kind of like connect. But here we are today. It is all good, y'all. So buckle up and get ready for Miss Erika Gamble to share her story with you all. So Erika, if you can, tell us a little bit about who is Erika Gamble.
So Erika Gamble is a visionary music artist, independent. Okay, as you can see, I am the CEO of Global Vibez Music Group, which started July 25th of last year. And from there, we have literally did a whole, I won't even say a 180, but a 360. We went around the world one more time to really get things right. But I am truly determined to win. I don't take no for an answer. When I get no, then I understand that maybe I need to sit back and do something, fix something within myself to make sure that I get the right yes. I am from Chi, Cali, Texas, Yeah, you heard it. That's right. 4 different places. Okay. And I am truly all of them in combined into this one great being, as you see here. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
All right, all right. Chi-Town is in the building,
Hey,
y'all.
hey, hey. Yes, ma'am. Well,
Oh,
like I said, Shy Cali, Text
oh,
Land.
Wait, hold on. Shy Kelly, Tex, Atlanta. I bet y'all ain't never hear that before. I can almost guarantee you guys did never hear that before.
No, not at all.
Erica, tell me what is that like? Like moving from Chi-Town
Right.
to Texas, right?
Well, no, California.
Well, California to Cali,
Yeah.
then to Texas,
Yeah.
and then land here in a
Yeah.
hot Atlanta. Well, it's not
Woo.
hot now, y'all. It's real
Right.
cold here now. But
Well, yeah, because it's wintertime, right? Yeah.
exactly. So tell us what that was like.
So the big move, right, would be leaving Chicago. We actually left when I was 7 years old in 1998. And my family, which consists of my mother, my father, my older sister Giovanna, and my uncle, and my cousin actually drove with us for this ride because we had a lot of stuff. We drove from Chicago, Illinois to San Leandro, California, and that took 4 days to get there. So truly at 7, it was more so like an adventure, you know. Of course, I didn't want to leave home. My mother's mom at the time was still living. And I was like, oh, we leaving grandma, we leaving everybody, you know. And so at a young age, I did not want to leave Chicago. But once we got to California, it kind of grew on me a little bit. And we were there for 2 years. So 2000, my dad lands a job in Houston, Texas, and they actually transferred him to Dallas, right? So he literally was like, okay, well, it looks like we're not going to be staying in California. So we packed up, moved again. At this point in my mind, again, I'm still a child. At this point, I'm 9 years old. I'm thinking tumbleweed, right? That's what you see in a lot of those different cartoons portraying for Texas. And we got down there, and I will say Texas had its ups and its downs. I did get bullied a lot in that city. We lived in Carrollton. And I don't understand why. I mean, I guess it's just kids, but I mean, I got bullied a lot. And then from there, my parents just said, okay, let's move back to Cali. At the time, it was like 2004 at this point, and jobs were just not doing well. I think just under the Bush administration. And my mom was like, you know what, let's just go back to Cali. And again, here we are. We packed up a car. I remember my mom telling me literally on a Monday, right? I'm in school. I just made the basketball team. At this point, about my music career, I was still like doing music at school, you know, singing in choirs. So I was doing good. And at this point, I'm in the 8th grade. And it's the month of November, happenstance, which is quite funny now. But she tells me literally on a Monday, we're moving. So I'm thinking, okay, we're moving into another place. And she's like, no, we're moving back to California. And I'm like, when? She's like, Friday. And I'm like, what? You know? So here it is. 4 years have passed. Almost 5 years, we back in the same neighborhood. And this is now I'm in 8th grade. And like I had told you prior, that's when I had the chance to sing with Lenny Williams, the Tower of Power. And at that point, we only had been in California for maybe 30 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hold on. So it was like a backwards and forth thing to Cali.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is all before the age of 9.
So at this point, when we were going back to California, I was 13.
You were 13. Okay. Well, before you turned 15. So
Right.
you had moved to how many states before you turned 15? 3 states, but backwards and forth, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Wow. Okay. Then you just told us about you being bullied.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm going back to that, because it happens far too often.
Oh, yeah.
And not just with kids, Erica. It
Yeah.
happens with adults too.
Yes.
You know, and the thing is, I want to touch that because one never know how they make another feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost as though we have to show some type of empathy and some type of compassion, right? You know,
Right.
how would that make me feel if I said what I said, you know, the bully who was bullying
Right.
you, if I did that to myself or someone did that to me? You know, I just don't think one stopped, you know, stop and, you know, think about that.
Yeah.
So during this time when you
Mhm.
were being bullied, just walk us through that and tell us what that was like. What was going through your mind?
At that point, because it started when I was probably about 12, right? So this is the dawn of where the young women are doing what? Puberty. So we're starting to fill out. Now, from the time I was 6 up until this point, I had always been heavy set. So I was a little bit more robust, if you will. And the crazy thing about it was I wasn't getting bullied by young women. Not at all. I was getting bullied by the boys. The first time I encountered it literally was my first year of being in Texas. I was walking to school in the 4th grade, and this 8th grader, he was waiting for the school bus. Mind you, I've never seen him before. He just happened to be another Black kid, right? I'm just walking to school. I'm going to elementary, minding my business. And he picks up like this wooden shaped brick. It's not a brick, but it's made out of wood. But at any rate, it felt like brick. When he threw it at my head, and I didn't really, I didn't get that. So I didn't understand. Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
He threw it at your what?
At the back of my head, because I'm walking. So I'm in the 4th grade now. This is mind you, growing up in Chicago, not once ever had a fight. Okay. California, didn't have it. At this primal stage of puberty now, I'm like, like I said, at this point, I'm like 9 going on 10. And this kid that I never met, he was in 8th grade. He was calling names because, like I said, I was a big kid, right? But I didn't say nothing. I just kept it pushing. And he took out the time to literally pick up this little wooden block and just pop me upside of my head. So instead of me fighting, I kept running, running straight to the school. And at the time, of course, this is what 2000, going on 2001. So we didn't have what the kids have nowadays, right? To be able to go on their phone and look up their Instagram or MySpace to know who they are. We had to do the old school thing, what we did in the early 1900s, right? Look through a yearbook to figure out, okay, well, who is this kid? And I just knew that he took that school bus, and they said, okay, wait a minute. He's, he goes to that middle school over there. But it started from there. I don't know why I was getting bullied. I don't know what maybe I was doing at the time. I just remember being like a tomboy. Like I did have a lot of friends that were girls that I hung out with, but I played a lot of sports. So I never understood why the older boys felt the need to just always, want to fight. I never understood it.
Oh, one thing I can say, a lot of times bullies normally get bullied.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. And it does, because I'm not going to lie.
You are more with it, right? But, the thing is, when it comes to the boys, sometimes it be the boys liking you and just don't know how to tell you, but trying to prove themselves to their friends so they could be the cool one, But this is like really news to me because I never really experienced boy bullies or, seen any boy bullies. It was always the girls,
I never got bullied by girls, ever. I don't think I ever even, now that I think about it, I've never gotten into a fight with a girl. It's always been a boy. I mean, I hate to laugh, but I'm so serious. And at that point, my dad was like, okay, well, you need to learn how to fight then, Erika.
Yeah.
But
you know what, though? It's not funny, but you have to find some type of logic in it because guess what? It had to happen. It built you for who you are today, right?
Right. That's right. And I'm not saying I'm going around fighting guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I ain't putting black eyes in every man I see. No. But the thing is that I see it for what it is, because now, like and a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, that didn't make you want to, tear down and cry. And I said, no, not even, because sometimes you got to think about maybe, and even at that age, because I always thought different, the old people used to say I had an old soul. And I believe that because I grew up around the older generation. And I would always be like, something must be going on at home with him. Maybe somebody beating him up and I just so happen to be there today, So I know it may seem like, well, wow, it's kind of like I just justified something that happened so traumatic. But then I looked at it and said, well, if I allow these different traumatic things to happen, then what's going to happen to me? I'm going to go crazy. It happened.
Uh-huh.
I'm still here.
Your
All I can say
strength.
is God bless him. I pray that he doesn't have children and that same thing happens to
Right.
them,
Exactly.
but
Exactly. But the thing is, though, Erica, here it is back then, your strength was being built back then.
right.
Because guess what? He knew that you would, what you was getting ready to endure.
Yeah.
My God. And hearing your story last week,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I left speechless.
Mm.
Because to see your now, you know, and hearing what I heard from you, it took me to the point wherein, okay, Erica, you always say you wish people could know what it is you went through
Yeah.
to get to where you are today.
Right.
Because see, that's what the people don't see. They see your now, but they don't see your then. They don't know your story. They see
Right.
the glory, but they don't know the story, right? And we
Right.
hear it sounds so cliche, but it's the truth.
It
It is
is.
the absolute truth. So here it is back then, you were already being built for your purpose, right?
Right.
And you knew what you were getting ready to walk into. So let me get her strong, because God says, where you're weak, I'm strong.
Right.
That's what he said. So here it is, you're getting bullied, but it's
Right.
working for your good. See,
Hmm.
the it's that happened back then,
Right.
it worked for your purpose today. And here you are before the people sharing your testimony. See,
Yeah.
it had to happen, my journey, my pain, my hope.
Yes.
You understand? And the
Yeah.
thing about that is, I don't like to stay stuck on the pain because it
Yeah.
was only but for, it seemed like a long time when you
Right.
in that pit, but it was only but for a moment. God was working that thing for our good.
Right.
You know, here it is, you here today, and you say, you know the vibes.
That's right.
You know the vibes, people. So, Erica, tell us, where did this CEO of Global Vibes Music Group come from?
Yes. So it actually came into play when I stopped making excuses for the why. Right. And when I say making excuses for the why, meaning everyone around me was like, okay, well, yeah, you can sing, but is that truly a career choice for you? And then one day this is 2020. Okay. And of course, this is during COVID. And I think COVID truly sat everybody down to really look at what's going on. Anything can happen. So let's make it happen. And that's truly what I did. At this point, I wasn't even recording or doing shows. I just said, you know what, let me look it up online and see where I can start doing some showcases. And my mom had a client at the time that had a recording studio right across from where I worked, literally the same building. So I didn't really have to go anywhere to go record. And my mom said, well, you know what, go and just do one song, see what you think. Right. And this is all 2020. Actually, 2020. And after work, I get off at 5:00. And my mom said, it's okay. We'll get Buddy, which is my son, so you can go and record. I said, no problem. And I literally just walked out of my building and walked right on to go record. And a young brother there, Caleb Gray, at the time he was 23 years old. And he said, well, let's just look through YouTube and find a beat. And I said, okay. And he said, well, can you write? I said, absolutely. And I literally, within 2 hours, wrote and recorded it. One of the first songs that went streaming on YouTube, and it's called I'll Be.
Oh
And
my gosh, congratulations.
thank you. And that was like the first song that literally took me to be able to be like, okay, now I have a song that I can utilize that's original that I can do at these different showcases. And like I said, prior in the last, talk that we had, I was utilizing like this place called Takeoff ATL, and where people can sign up, perform, and you're able to mix and mingle and actually try to get in with people that are in the industry. And from there, I just started okay, what's the next layer? Okay, so I got the song. Okay, great. What's next? Okay, I need an LLC. What do I need to get incorporated? What do I need to get an EIN? What do I need for the Dun and Bradstreet? And literally, I just sat back and said, okay, let me put it all, let me budget it. And from there, it started. But it mainly started just me as the main focal point, right? Before I decided to start a band. Because like I said before, the band was literally just from me doing all these showcases. And I said, man, how cool would it be to be able to incorporate live music with the whole setup?
Absolutely. So can you go ahead and shout out your band right now?
Yes, so a good shout out right now to my day one vibe, JL Lavelle. He actually sings background for me with the group. He's been there since the start of it all. Literally, when I was just talking about it, I actually met him. We worked at a Starbucks at the airport. And at the time, I was working at Starbucks. I was driving for Uber. I was a radio host on 105.5 every Saturday. And so, I mean, when I said I was hustling and I said, you know, when I get into this music thing, man, I'm going to take you with me. And he's been there ever since. My beginning piano player, Darius Lovelace, he is now in Pennsylvania doing music, but he started out with us here in Atlanta. And then my current business partner, who's more so working as a silent partner, Suche Lewis, who started out as our drummer, is also one of the people that helped me actually incorporate Global Vibes Music Group. So currently, it is still myself and JL Lavelle. We have worked with several different musicians down the line because each gig pertains for a different type of musician, you know. And then, of course, with trying to find your glue, it's kind of hard. I will say it's been difficult to try to find musicians that feel or seek the same vision as you. But out of the line, I've worked with several different ones, like Jamal, who played the keys for us. He currently does different gigs with Angie Stone.
Wow.
Big Kev, who plays the bass. He's also a teacher. I mean, we just had a line of people. Sanchez, he actually has a group out in Monroe, and he played the keys for us. So we truly probably went through about 8 different musicians within the 2 years. But from our last show, we actually had all new players. By way, Panda, she plays the keys. Her girl, Shayna B. Jenkins, she was on the bass. And then we had Andre Henderson on the drums. So, I mean, I can truly say with building this business, it's truly what it is. It's more so a catapult for independent artists and independent musicians. So everybody that works with us, of course, I make sure that they're paid, but it's more to spread content for their work while they're helping me, you know, build up the ladder.
But you know, that's the thing in business, though.
Yeah.
No one, and I won't say no one, you will have some that will see your vision and want to work your vision. But you know how they say we have a whole bunch of Indians and everybody want to be a chief.
Right.
You have to be an Indian first. You understand? And the thing about it is, it's okay to come in under someone, you know. And the thing is to work together, to pull together. So shouts out to you, JL, as well. I believe this is him that's on today. So shouts out to you for being there, her A1 day one.
Okay.
You know? And the thing is, you know, it's okay to go through people. You understand? You learn. I can almost guarantee you get something out of every person that you have come across.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you that, you know. So when you just put all of that together, then you know what it is you're looking for. But that's just a part of business. And the thing I like about you, Erika, is that you didn't stop.
No.
You kept going. And that's what it's all about. Keep going. Do not let up. Do not let your foot up off the gas. All gas, no
brakes. Okay.
No. So I want to say shout out to Erika because Erika just released her new EP, guys. Erika, if you can, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your EP.
Oh my gosh. Yes, truly, 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 y'all. 10 years in the making when I say this, because there is music that is recorded on there that I wrote 10 years ago. And then literally it was a dream come true. You know, I may have not had as many streams as the biggest top artists, but I'm telling you guys, this EP right here, and it's entitled Mindset is Everything, because it truly is. You know, when you sit back and you have the mindset of, okay, well, I ain't going to be able to do this, or I can't do this, or I'm this, I'm that, and you're belittling yourself, then where do you end up? Nowhere. So with this EP, which is Erika Gamble and the Vibez, and that's the Vibez with the Z, myself and JL Lavelle, or we're doing majority of all the singing. So you hear us in the background, it may seem like a choir because we were doing so many stacks, in to get that full sound. I mean, we worked with a lot of different producers like Bliss the Entertainer, who also produces for Kaya. Also, a lot of the beats that we actually got were from YouTube. So now it's like I'm able to allow these YouTubers' work to actually be heard with a voice, And I mean, it's truly a huge team, even down to the writers. Anthem Man Live, he wrote on a lot of the different tracks too. So it's about 5 different songs, all original.
Wow.
No curse words, no slanders. Okay. I literally have R&B, pop. I have some type of rock and roll soul. And then we have also a house track on there and even an island beat. So it's truly showing the people that I'm not just one genre. I am music.
That's good, Erika.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So is that the show that I missed?
Yes. Now that was on the 19th. Yes. Oh my goodness. But we do have another one coming up. I'm planning that for February. So I will be dropping the date yet, but I will definitely let you know. So if you are able to be in attendance, you already know you are going to be a guest there. Okay.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. I hate that I missed that because hearing that all that you had going on, one thing I like, I love to hear that you write your own music, right?
Yeah.
One, that you write your own music, and the best part, what you said, is that you give the YouTubers who's making these beats a chance for their beats to be heard by you putting the songs to it.
Yes.
You're God says you help my people, I help you. And that's the thing. You're helping people. If they could only grasp that, if the people could only grasp this, that that's what it's about. You can build a empire when you connect with some great people. And you don't have to know it all, people. You can learn from one another. That's what it's about. We're not going to know everything. If we put our gifts together, my God,
where can we be?
Yeah. Look what you're doing with your band. You have all newcomers, and I'm sure that you guys rock the house. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, right now people still can't keep talking about it, and they're like, okay, well, when is the next show? What can we do to help, get it going? How can we get these tickets sold? And I'm truly going to be paying homage to Black culture because, like I said, it will be in February, based around Black History Month. Like in high school, I was a Black Student Union president at a predominantly all-white high school. So when people say, so when people say, okay, where does this drive and push come from? It literally started at a young age. And being at a school where it was predominantly, because this is my second high school, probably about 3,000 students and maybe 200 were Black. Wow. And they were all in the BSU, and we
think about it, Erika. You said it all started at a young age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. God is so amazing, and I mean, I'm gonna talk about God because He is so amazing. Y'all do not understand, but the thing is, you said it started at a young age, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why my allergies want to act up on me, but excuse me, guys. So it started at a young age. Here it is now. You're getting ready to walk into something. My nose getting stopped up. This is crazy. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. But here it is. You're getting ready to walk into something that could really take you out.
Yeah.
It can literally take you out. And you told us about it last show. And the reason why I'm going here, because I'm going to show somebody something.
Yes.
You understand? So even though you were being a leader back then and you were being built and strengthened for your purpose, here it is. You find yourself where?
Atlanta.
In Atlanta, right? Okay. In Atlanta, is that where you because I'm going back to the old show. Is that where the drug addiction started?
Yes. Atlanta. Absolutely.
Atlanta.
And even how I even got to Atlanta was an eye-opener for myself and family. Because initially, I was in California at this time, right? Because like I said, we had left Texas. We had moved back to California. And I had got accepted to Columbia College in Chicago, which is a very, very pristine school to get accepted to for the School of the Arts. But at the time, my parents they could not afford it. So I opted out to go to a junior college, which is not bad, in Oakland called Laney. But let's fast forward. December 28th, 2009, my parents sent me to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. At this point, I'm 18 years old. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm only going to be here for 2 weeks. I'll be going back to California, no problem. 2 weeks pass, and where do y'all see me at? Now, granted, of course, I've left and came back several times over. But at 18, again, I'm struck with another hard situation. What do I have to do? My parents didn't come down here probably till a couple of months later, but by then I'd already had a job and getting ready to move into my own place. And by way of maybe less than 4 months of me being down here at 18 and just turned 19. And if you don't know the city, Atlanta can chew you up and spit you right out. And at that time I was crossed between, well, I love my family, I love my parents, but why would they send me here with nothing to lead with? Now I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm in with the wrong crowd all the way around, to the point to where years pass on. I'm 21 and I meet somebody. And this person, I won't call their name, okay? But I meet this person who is in more, but I meet this person and their lifestyle and the people that they were around intrigued me. Right? The curiosity, and what they say, curiosity kills the cat, but also the curiosity also gives them knowledge. And within that situation, it did give me knowledge. I became addicted to cocaine heavy because of the lifestyle that we were in and out of the clubs and going to different events and different shows. And I mean, I'm sorry, my phone's ringing me, trying to make sure it's all right. But I became so addicted to where I lost my face, meaning I went from having everything that you could dream of to sleeping at West End train station. A lot of people say, well, Erika, why don't you just go home? Why don't you just go home? But that Erika at 18 felt like, well, if I go back home, what's going to happen? Are they going to embrace me and try to help me? Or will it be another backlash of, oh, you messed up your life. You did this, you did that, and I may need to probably see a therapist, who knows? But I will say, once I came out of that darkness with the drug addiction, I just stopped. I do speak with a lot of people that still deal with the addiction, and they try to ask me, well, Erika, what did you do to stop? Did you go to rehab? No, I didn't do none of that. I literally just stopped. I sat back and I said, well, it's hurting my pockets. Number one. I don't like the recourse or the aftermath of when I wake up, I can't breathe, or I'm drained and my mind is bottled. I have to stop.
So going back,
mm-hmm.
You say Atlanta will eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
And here it is all this time, this is one place I said I would never move. I'm just going to put that out there, Erika. I said I would never move here. My family is here. We come from Miami. We're from Miami. Okay. And my family moved here over 16 years ago. And I used to come visit. And then when my son played in the league, and I used to come here for the games.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would say I never will move here. I would never move here. And then here it is, I found myself moving here. Mm-hmm. Not knowing much, but still, I'm here. I'm here. And I'm surrounded by family. We're a little spread it out, but we can all get to each other within an hour. Versus to me being, I was in Jacksonville. I left Miami and went to Jackson, then now I'm here. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is your connections matter. People who you're tied to matters. And if you're not a strong individual that can be around others, that because we know sometimes we could be enticed by what others have or what others doing.
Right.
We definitely can. If truth be told, if one want to be real with it, we definitely can. So here it is. Found yourself around these people, and it's not saying that these people are some bad people. So
Right.
please don't take that from her. Please, it's just saying that they were dealing with a situation. You know,
Right.
and here it is. She found herself falling into that situation, and that's why I was trying to show the audience. Here it is. See, you are being built way back then
Right.
for that time right there. Because had you not had some things that it's to transpire,
Yeah.
how would you have just stopped cold turkey? Because that is unheard of.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
That is
I know it for a fact that it's unheard of. I've had family members that have overdosed and passed on, or
oh,
others that are still lost, or
ah,
others that just never came back from it. So and I just say it's nothing but God. Who? And it's like when people say they don't believe, I say, well, I don't see how.
yeah. But you know what? We talked about that on our NFL Mom show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They can say that they don't believe, but Erica, let me tell you, baby, let them get us in trouble or let their back be up against the wall.
Lord,
Who
please
is,
help me. Just
come
this
on
one
now,
time, God, help me.
come
Just
on.
this one time. I promise I ain't gonna go out with that man. I promise.
Yeah.
Lord,
If you just get me out, if you get me out this time, I promise I won't go back.
I promise I won't go spend my last $20 at the gambling casino, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But see,
I
that's
know.
the thing, and my covenant partner too. That's normally what we have on Tuesdays is our prayer
Right.
broadcast. But in honor of them, I missed them so much today. It's normally our prayer broadcast, but they're traveling. So
Okay.
shouts out to you, Kelly and Dr. V, if you guys are listening in. But the
Yeah.
thing is, she always say she truly believe everybody believe, but it's just some things that done transfer. Because when we go through some hard times,
Yeah.
you be like, okay, where's God? Who is God? And we get mad
Right.
with God.
Right.
We get mad with him. But you
Yeah.
know what the beauty of it all is? The one thing though, although we get mad, although we may say what we say,
Right.
his love never changes for us.
Absolutely.
Never changes for us. Now he'll allow us to go get in some stuff. He'll
Okay.
see, he'll warn us now. But if
Yeah.
we think we big and bad and want to go ahead and dibble and dab, and he'll say, "Go ahead, daughter. Go ahead, son. Go right ahead." But the thing about it is, I will never leave you nor forsake you.
Right. Right.
What he said. But the thing about it is, how many times we don't walked away.
Too many. But we always
So
come right back.
we
Like
come back
like a
though.
boomerang.
Yeah,
We
they
come
say
back.
train up a child, right?
Yeah.
In the way that they should go. And they will, hey, we could probably depart from it a little bit, but we'll find our way back.
That's right.
You see? So at the same time, too, back then, when you were being bullied,
Yeah.
when you were the leader of what would you say you were in an all
The
white
Black
school,
Student Union.
the Black Student Union?
Yeah.
All of that you were doing at a young age. See, the enemy knew what you were getting ready to come. See, people don't think the enemy know as well as God know. Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all. You understand? So this is why he's sending distractions in our
Mhm.
lives. So he was trying to get you off track then because he knew what God had. Hallelujah, Jesus. He knew where God was getting ready to take you.
Mm-hmm.
So if he would have, if his plan would have succeeded in the habit,
Right.
if you still had that habit, you probably wouldn't be where you are today.
No, you're right. My son wouldn't be here. That's for sure.
Mm,
You know,
But God,
but God.
but God. So, Erica, I'm telling you, you are a living, truly, truly, truly a living testimony. And that's why I chose today to call it Testify Tuesday,
Yeah.
because one don't understand
Yeah.
the things that one go through. See, they see the glitz and glamour, but just to
Right.
hear your story, and they're like, "Oh, she went through that. Oh, he went through that. Yeah, yeah." And the thing is, you're not afraid to tell it,
No.
because
And
I like to say,
couldn't be.
it had to happen to you for you to share with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how this broadcast started. It all started from my book, y'all. It had to happen. This is the memoir of my life.
Mm.
My son say, "Oh, Erica, not Erica, he better call
Right.
me
Right.
Erica."
Right.
Say, "Oh, Ma, you tell everything, son, you don't even understand when I share my testimony, so many others come out with theirs.
Right.
Because there's so many people suffering in silence. So you're a light for some people. You're a light for many people. And they get up there to hear you sing your song and pour out, and you're writing your music.
Yeah.
You're giving others a chance. That says a lot about you.
You're going to have me tear up, Ms. Wilson. Lord have mercy.
I have to say salute to you, Queen. I'm
Thank
telling you.
you.
And I don't know what it is about you. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about you, but I feel like a strong connection. And it's so
the names. It's a you know what they say is Eric the Great, but it was truly Erika the Great, you know.
I'm trying to tell you. And also, I had this assistant that I have a nonprofit, 88 Blessings, and I had an assistant. You look the spitting image of her.
Wow.
I'm going to find her picture and I'm going to send it to you. You're the complexion,
Wow.
spitting image of her. Her name is Tanya. Spitting image. I'm telling you. Oh my God. But I'm just saying to you, salute to you, Queen, because you're so amazing. And when you know what I'm thinking too, the thing, thank you so much. The thing that you have coming up in February.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm only putting this out there.
Okay.
I'm doing a conference in February.
Okay.
Spread the love. Maybe there's a connection there.
We may need to link up and just make it a big thing.
One big thing. So JL Swell, A1 Day 1.
Oh, JL Lavelle.
Lavelle. Oh, well, it says Swell here.
Oh, I don't know.
Look, right here.
I can't even see. Oh.
That's why I keep saying JL Swell. That's how we put it there.
Okay, well then maybe that's the YouTube.
I'm calling Mr. JL A1 from day one. Okay.
Yes,
But no, honestly, think about it. I don't want you to answer now. I want you to go ahead and pray about it. But that's something that I'm definitely doing. God has given me the vision of bent but not broken. And I'm telling you, I know he's doing something with it, and I have to do something with it because tomorrow I have a young lady on the show.
Okay.
Suffered domestic violence. Her ex tried to decapitate her.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. And her thing was bent. Wait, hers was bent. No, bruised, but not broken.
But not broken.
And I said, okay, God, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
But she will be with us on tomorrow at 6 p.m., Erika.
I'll make sure that I will tune in.
Yes, I strongly encourage you and share it with so many others because I don't know the full story, but this young lady, she was stabbed 22 times.
Jesus.
And when he felt that she was still alive, he started cutting the back of her neck. He cut her intestines out and killed her friend.
In front of her? Jesus.
So the one thing I'm telling you, God is definitely moving on this broadcast. He's bringing some great people, and you guys, and this what it's about. Yeah, we go through some things because she was even paralyzed and everything. So shouts out to her, Miss Portia Daniels. God bless you, baby. If you listening, I can't wait for you to come tomorrow. But Erika, here it is. We have you here tonight, and God has done such an amazing thing for you. And I'm telling you, I don't know what this strongness I'm feeling to you. I don't know, but you have my number. I have yours, and we definitely will be in contact. I don't know what God is doing, how he's going to do it, but I know he's going to do it.
We're going to get it done, Queen. That's all it takes.
So what I want you to do, I want you to speak to maybe it's an artist out there, or maybe it's someone that's want to start a business and they just don't know how. Give them some words of encouragement.
Okay. So for those of you, and it may not even be about music, it could just be a business at hand. Truly think about the why, right? Why you're sitting there at your job, things may not be going the way that you want it to be because that job is not your purpose. That job is a simple tool for you to utilize to be able to write your own story. So for those of you that are sitting back and been waiting and contemplating on how will I start? Will they even like me? It's not about what they like. It's about what you like. You know the old saying of, build it and they will come? That is a true description for anything that starts. How do you think the person felt when they was like, well, let me design this brush? Who's going to really need it? Did you think they thought about the color or the texture of, or what they was going to do with it? No, they said, you know what? I know I'm going to create it because one day somebody will be able to do what? Utilize this brush. So utilize your passions and make them your reality. Time waits for no one. Only when you're waiting on yourself.
And it's something that we can never get back.
That's right.
Something we can never get time back. And Erika, let me tell you, those words of encouragement, I'm talking about, sent chills through my body. Because one need that push.
Yeah.
And they just don't know which way to turn. And the thing is, when people see that you're believing in you, they're pouring to you more.
That's right.
They will pour into you more. So we know sometimes it get hard. Sometimes we don't see a way. But we got to know that God is always quiet doing the test. But the thing about it is, it's in the uncomfortable place when God is doing the best work.
That's right.
Doing the best work. So if you can, my sister, my brother, just hold on and don't give up. Keep putting your best foot forward and keep going. We are rooting for you. We're rooting for you because there's something that God has for you.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is, we talked about it yesterday as well. It's a knock on the door, but God is not going to make you answer. You have to get up and go answer.
That's right.
So we encourage you to do that. Don't give up on yourself. You're too valuable. There's people depending on you. You can do it. You can do it. So, Erika, go back to this EP that you got coming out, and I'm definitely going to ask you to give us a little snippet, because let me tell you, this woman sung last week, and I'm like, with no music? How did she do this with no music? So, but what she's going to give you a snippet, but what I want you guys to do is go over and support this young lady.
Thank you.
Support her. Tell us how we can support. Tell us where we can find your music. Just tell us all. Come on, Erika.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm glad I got my phone right here to show you. Now, it is called Erika Gamble and the Vibez, and that's the Vibez with a Z. Okay. And we are streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. And the title of the EP is Mindset is Everything. One of my favorite songs here is called, I'm going to pull it up here. If you can see it on here, I don't know if you see it on my camera, but it's called Feelings. Okay. And it's truly like a love song in a sense, to where it's like you're yearning for somebody and you can't be with them. Right. I know maybe you may want me to sing Miss Erika. I don't know, but I was like, I'd rather y'all go to it and stream it because the essence of it is amazing. It's literally 5 songs.
This is how you tease them. You don't give them much.
Okay.
You don't give them much. And I just said, when you believe in you, this is how you sell yourself.
You're right.
This is how you sell. You never know who is listening. You never know. But I want the people to go over and support you. It is called Erika Gamble and the Vibez.
With the so VI. VI. Yes, so VI as in igloo, B as in bright, E as in echo, Z as in Zion. Erika Gamble and the Vibez.
Without the Y, change the Y to an I, guys. And the name of the EP is
Mindset is Everything.
And she said her favorite song is what?
It's called Feelings. I actually love them all, but if you like a like an R&B feel, because Feelings is like I'm yearning for your touch, come and lay with me. I'm waiting for your love, got that energy.
That's
and
it.
Oh,
that's it.
She said that's it.
That's it. Oh my God, Erika.
Yeah.
How did I miss that show?
We got another one coming up. We doing it in February. Come on, we can do one every month. I'm ready. We could take it from city to city, state to state.
Now you're talking.
Look, touch someone. We can be doing it at
Now
theaters because,
you're
it's more than a show. It's a ministry, Queen
Yes.
Wilson. It is a
Yes.
ministry. And I can truly see it being something that could be very fruitful. We can have a panel up there speaking. You can have the live show, music, dancers. I mean, we got to talk about it. I ain't going to give y'all everything, y'all, but
Don't give it to them.
I see it.
You know what? God is so amazing. I'm telling you, guys, if you don't use sticky notes, use them. I don't care if you have to put them all over your room. They're all in my shower. I have them in my shower.
In your shower?
In my shower.
Are they laminated?
No.
Okay.
And they still sticking. Okay. I have them in my shower.
Yeah.
And every time, you know what? I go in that shower, I repeat the same thing I'm seeing that I wrote. Right. Because Habakkuk 2:2 tell us to write the vision and make it plain.
Absolutely.
You understand? See, when you write things down, the enemy don't know what to attack, but when you speak them, he know what to attack, right?
Right.
You see? So when I go in my shower, I begin to speak those things. And I'm telling you, this here is what I could cross off my list. This is one of the things that's going to come to pass.
Absolutely.
You understand? Because we already done put the blueprint out there.
Yeah.
So all we got to do is just work it.
That's
it.
The
thing is, we have to know that we're here to help each other and not hurt each other. We all have gifts. We all could pull together, because I see you have a heart like me. I love helping people. Oh my God, do I love helping people. And I think that's one of my biggest flaws. But hey,
yeah,
I'm here to serve. I'm a willing vessel,
Exactly.
We don't want to be used, right?
Right.
But you just want to, you want to be appreciated. You definitely want to be appreciated. And I'm telling you, the people that we have here, our viewers, the guests, you guys are so amazing, Erika, because I'm telling you, I don't know how I could have pulled this off. And I'm going to tell you, it was a dry spirit. I mean, not a dry spirit. It was a dry spell for a minute. Wow. God had me in a lonely place, Erika.
Yeah.
But I heard from him even the more. And it was so clear because when you study going and going and going and going, you probably can't really hear what he's trying to tell you.
Right.
So when you think that you're lonely, people of God, you're not lonely. When you think that you're being rejected, you're being redirected. Please do understand that, because somebody else have a yes that's out there.
That's right.
So don't give up when you get that first or second or even a third, though. Keep going. Keep going. You see this young woman here. She is a living testimony.
Yes.
Guys, did you just hear her voice? I'm telling you, go over and support her. Mindset is everything, she said. Mindset is everything. Erika Gamble and the Vibes. Yes. And shouts out to her A1 Day 1, Mr. JL.
Okay.
God bless you, Queen. God bless you.
God bless you, Miss Wilson. Thank you.
Thank you. So if there was anything that you could leave with our audience on today, tell us, what will it be?
Ooh, God is love. I love you. And I thank you for viewing today and for the many days to come, and continue to keep God in your hearts and know that you are able. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yes, you are able, and know that he's able too.
Okay.
And he will do anything if you just set yourself up. See, that's what we got to do, Erika. We have to get ourselves set up.
Okay, I got chills right now. I don't even know where it came from. I'm like, whew, this is powerful. I'm telling you, and if you haven't been streaming Miss Wilson, you have to. This queen right here, out of nowhere, guys, literally off of something that I commented on Instagram, and it was just like that. And, I have to salute to you too, Queen. Without you, we won't be able to, share what we have. And I can see you bigger than Oprah coming up next. Come on now, because you're speaking to people that, people that see me on the street. So that's just everyday Erika. But no, you're allowing me to really show the people, no, I'm not just everyday Erika. I am Erika Gamble, CEO of Global Vibes Music Group Corporation, and I was able to have that shown on your show, not once, but twice. So I could say, but God. So God uses his strongest soldiers. And Miss Wilson, you are one of the strongest. And I thank you so much for this opportunity. I truly do.
You are so welcome, Erika. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. You're trying to make me cry now.
But I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. You know,
I truly appreciate that. Again, let me tell you something. And this is why I tell people like stuff like this, money can't buy.
right.
It can't buy. And you just touched me so deeply. I'm telling you, everybody wants to feel appreciated. And it's not that, this is God's business. I'm just his willing vessel. I'm just here to work. It had to happen, you know. And that's the thing. When we think that it's something that we did, we sadly mistaken.
Okay.
Because all of this belongs to him.
Right.
We're all on borrowed time. He loaned all of this to us. So how dare I not share with others? How dare I not allow others to come through his platform?
Right.
Nobody but God. And I'm telling you, say one timer, two timer, honey, you're gonna be back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And keep going.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
I'm telling you, I don't know what this connection is. I'm telling you, I can't. And I haven't got this with anybody on the show.
What?
And I've been doing this almost 3 years now. Maybe 3 years. I have to go back and look. But
Yeah.
it is so strong. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but God, you're going to make it plain for me. He definitely going to make it plain for me. But God, we love you here at It Had to Happen. And we can't do this without each and every one of you. So shout out to you all too. And Queen, I'm telling you, I'm so honored to have you back for a second time.
Thank
Here
you.
It Had to Happen, to share with the people your awesome testimony, to show them what a true living testimony looks like. And guys, if you would like to book, you definitely could go over to my website at www.erikawilsonih2h.com. Again, www.erikawilsonih2h.com. We'll love to have you. Also, on our Monday night show is our NFL Mom Show, but we do offer guests or fans to come on and kind of question us to see what it is that us NFL moms go through. And sometimes our sons are on with us as well. We have such an amazing time. On Tuesdays, we have our prayer broadcast at 5:30, and Wednesdays and Thursdays, the floor is open for anyone that would love to share their testimony. It's not all about if you have a business, promote your business. Whatever it is, I'm here to use God's platform to get you out there. Not that saying that you're not already, but you never know who's listening in. Right. So help me help you. God bless each and every one of you. Come on, Erika, let's send them out with some virtual hugs.
Okay.
And some virtual love. Because guys, we love you here at It Had to Happen. But Erika, before we go, I want you to go ahead and shout out our audience really quick.
Yes, indeed. Thank you guys so much for viewing. JL, if you was on, baby, I love you so much. You are the little brother that is added to this edition of the family. For those of you viewing, thank you so much, not for only supporting me, but for supporting this queen right here. I'm telling you, I can see that this is not just the beginning. This is just a breakthrough. And I appreciate everybody for being here on this evening. And make sure you do continue to tune in, because I'm telling you, the people that she have on here, we have to give her honor and grace and say thank you, God, for allowing her to come into our lives, because this is major. So again, special shout out to you guys, because you didn't have to be anywhere. You could have been on Instagram, Facebook, just scrolling. Okay, but y'all came in to tune in with us, and I thank you so much. And make sure that you continue to tune in, because you never know, again, who you may see.
Amen, amen, amen. And we're going to close the show with that. So God bless each and every one of you. Meet me back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Miss Portia Daniels. She said, the title of her story is Left for Dead. Telling you, I encourage each and every one of you to share. Get someone to come back over on tomorrow at 6 p.m. to hear this queen's story. At 6 p.m. tomorrow here at It Had to Happen. If you have not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button as well as the notification button. It will let you guys know every time we go here live at It Had to Happen. Again, guys, God bless you all. Until next time, bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Erika's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, It Had to Happen with Erika Wilson. Following our social media.